October 19th, I'm pretty sure. And I am doing legs 1 today. So I've already done my list this morning. I've been cooking all day. The only thing I gotta do when I get back, the main thing is just cook my one post-workout meal and one breakfast meal like normal. That's it. And then I might try to get some schoolwork done or something like that. Still haven't decided what exactly I want to get done. That will come at a later time. Now my focus is on going in here and training, stimulating the muscle to grow. Hopefully it'll be a good session today. I feel better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I felt tired the whole day. Today I feel halfway decent. Plus I'm going to train at noon. Well, it's 12:30 now. So it'll be about 12:50, 1 o'clock by the time I get there and start training. So I can get out of there and hopefully by no later 3, come home, eat, and then eat 2 more meals before I go to bed. That would be good. Yesterday I got all my testing done for anatomy and physiology. I did the muscle lab thing, like where you have to label the muscles or whatever based on the picture. I did that, got a good grade on that, and then I did the exam test or whatever. I got a decent grade on that. So that's good. So I've completed all my assignments for this week, because today would have been the due date, except the tests they were due on like Tuesdays, but I just wanted to get them done yesterday, which I'm glad. Done with that machinist course for now, and all the training and everything. Like I said, I might work on some schoolwork tonight, I might not. I just try to rest. Just depends. I guess on what I feel like doing. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and focus on getting to the gym, and hopefully we'll have an energetic session once we get in there and start moving, get the blood flowing. Hopefully we'll have a good session. I hope so. I will see everybody after the session is over. Bye. Okay, so I just finished up at the gym, training legs. Well, it was a decent session. Seated leg curls, good. I think I did the same amount of reps and stuff as I did the week before. So I didn't really, but no, I think I did 1 extra rep on 1 set from last week. But then on the pendulum squat, the week prior, I've been feeling it slightly in my lower back a little bit. I think it's because when I was pressing and when I was going into the concentric, I was trying to use so much explosion out of the hole that my lower back was like coming up off of the pad. So like this week, I said, well, I want to do it right. You know, I want to grow my quads. I don't want to. But I think, you know, regardless, you know, that weight's going to make you grow. But if I keep exploding out of the hole like that, and not having as good as a mind to muscle connection with my quads and everything, then I could possibly, you know, rupture my knee or something like that. I don't want to fucking do that. And it's not like I'm using extremely heavy weight. But just to be on the safe side, I lowered the weight today by 10 pounds. So it wasn't like a huge decrease in weight. I think it was just enough to where I feel it better. And I think me doing it the way I did it last week caused a lot more overall fatigue than me doing it like I did today. Which I was focusing today on, you know, driving with my heels, using my heels, pushing my back into the pad, staying, you know, braced, not letting me break form. And I feel like I got a slightly better pump too, surprisingly. You know, I still got good range of motion. I wasn't bouncing out of the hole or anything. The 90 pounds, I hadn't been bouncing out of the hole, but it just felt like I was trying to push the weight like towards the last reps, just trying to push the weight just to get it up. But today I felt much better. I mean, mentally, my mind was taking a hit from it. You know, you're going down in weight, but at the same time, you got to look at it as, you know, you got to make sure you're stimulating the right muscle and stimulating it as much as possible. Thinking about the contraction, not just pushing weight, because I felt like when I was in the 90s, my heels were still coming up just a slight bit, and a lot of pressure I don't think the way I was doing it was like the safest. Because I couldn't figure out my lateral quad at all. I was doing like my feet turned in like that. And, you know, I've heard people say that that's really, really unsafe and not good on your knees. And then I just been researching it. And when you explain about that to Google or the AI or whatever, like there's no answer for it. Like nobody fucking does it. Except my dumb ass. So I still wanted to target my lateral quad, so I went and put my legs straight, my feet straight, and I still internally rotated my femur on the concentric. And I still felt it good. Like it feels like when I did it with my toes inward like that, I felt it a ton in my, I think it's called the tensor fascia latae, like your upper leg. And I felt it like all in there, like all on the side, like almost like your IT band kind of. So I felt it good I feel like my lateral quad got pretty pumped when I did it the way I did it today, so I continued doing it that way and progressing on the weight on that. I did 300 pounds in the leg press for 16, 15, 15. That was pretty good, and I'm controlling it all the way down. And then when I come up and get to the top, I only pause for like a split second, and then I go right back into the movement because I'm just trying to keep constant tension on that lateral quad. That's the way how I can feel it. And if you rest at the top, then I don't know. Same as like on the pendulum squat. When I was doing the pendulum squat last week, I had to like rest. It felt like I was basically doing like rest pauses, like once I got to like 7 or 8, I had to like pause for a second, go down, come up, pause for a second, go down, come up, pause for longer, come on Luke, saying come on Luke, you gotta get this, go down, come up. That was it. Like today, I try to keep constant tension on the quads. It's not about how much fucking weight you can lift. It's about how much tension you're able to put on the fucking muscle. Which you accomplish that through lifting more weight over time. But if you're doing a weight that you can't progressively do at a good tempo, and you're having to rest in between reps and shit, I feel like that's counterintuitive because you're not keeping tension on the muscle. Because when you're in the concentric phase, when you do the concentric phase, and you're in that state of going back from the concentric phase back into the eccentric phase, I feel like you're wasting tension, like you're letting off so much tension that's applied to the muscle. It's almost like it's like on lats. Like you wouldn't do that shit for lats. Like when I'm training lats, like I'm keeping the fucking tension on the muscle the whole time, like from the contraction, from the concentric, and on the eccentric, I'm fucking squeezing my lats still, feeling it. helps me. Like, I guess reinforce myself that I did something. I made a smarter decision rather than just sticking with the same weight and not pumping out reps, because I never, like, cheated out of the bottom or anything, but just trying to use the correct form as much as I can. Pendulum squat might have been a lot heavier too, that's why. But I think I could hardly do like 50 pounds on that for like, 8 to 10 reps. I think that machine was a little heavier too, just heavier in general, like the actual machine itself. But still, I guess as long as I'm making progress and something over time. And you're still keeping high intensity, you're training hard. Like I train hard. I mean, I believe I train hard for the most part. I mean, to me, it's like, if I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna fucking train hard. I'm not gonna fucking waste my time, because I want to get jacked and I want to build muscle. I break down the muscle in the gym so I can build it back stronger. At home, in the monastery, relaxing, resting, recovering. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and as I'm at home, I'm gonna eat my post-workout meal, drink my salty water, and then get some other shit done. Got, 2 meals to cook, which won't take long.